You won't believe the tea we're spilling today. From secret breakups to shocking lies, this is Unreal Tea. Hit subscribe before the drama starts. Kody Brown. Snaps. Robyn caught lying on camera in explosive Sister Wives breakdown. Kody Brown has finally reached his breaking point, and Robyn Brown is the one taking the heat this time. A dramatic new Sister Wives Season 19 video has gotten everyone talking, and viewers are calling it Kody's punch heard around the world. But the actual bombshell? Robyn's biggest secret has finally been revealed on camera, and the internet is now completely meltdown mode. What did Robyn whisper off camera that confirms everything Christine, Janelle, and Meri suspected for years? Get ready because this isn't just family drama. This is the Sister Wives scandal of the decade. Kody's explosive outburst. I'm tired of the lies, Robyn. In a raw, behind-the-scenes moment from the upcoming season, Kody Brown completely loses control. Visibly shaken and overwhelmed with emotion, he confronts Robyn with years of pent-up frustration. I'm tired of the lies, Robyn. I'm tired of pretending. His voice shakes as he speaks. This is not the calm, calculated Kody fans have come to know. Viewers are calling it his most honest, vulnerable moment ever on the show. For years, Robyn has been Kody's go-to favorite, but even that relationship is beginning to crack this time. Robyn's whisper heard round the internet. It was always supposed to be me and him. Although the video captures Kody in tears, what really caught fans' attention was something even more revealing. A hot mic revelation in which Robyn, in a cutaway interview, whispers to a producer, "It was always supposed to be me and him." That one sentence set social media ablaze. Reddit forums blew up. Twitter, now X users, are dragging her. YouTube commenters are labeling her the ultimate manipulator. One fan captured it in a nutshell. Robyn gaslit everyone for years. This proves what the other wives have been saying all along. She wanted Kody all to herself. Another user chimed in. She's not the victim. She's the villain, and now she's exposed. Fans turn on Robyn and even begin sympathizing with Kody? Yes, you read that correctly. For the first time in years, a number of fans are feeling sorry for Kody Brown. Why? Because behind the outrage is a man utterly devastated by sorrow, remorse, and devastating loss over his son Garrison Brown, tragically lost in March 2024. Season 19 is really exploring the family's devastation, and Kody's behavior, while questionable, is also showing us a man who is totally falling apart. People are witnessing someone who spent years constructing walls now being buried under them. As one viewer wrote, Kody built a house around Robyn, and now it's falling apart with her in it. Why weren't Garrison's brothers at the funeral pilgrimage? Maybe the saddest moment in this season was Kody's lone journey to bury the ashes of Garrison. Only his brother Scott and brother-in-law Tim were with him as he hand-dug the gravesite, referring to it as a spiritual experience, a spiritual mission. Fans, though, immediately picked up on it. Where were Garrison's brothers? Hunter, Logan, Gabriel, and Peyton. These were his buddies as a kid. They're not showing up raised huge questions. Did Kody even invite them? One supporter asked. They would have gone. Of course they would have gone. This absence has helped to fuel more backlash, portraying Kody as a father still estranged from many of his children. Robyn Brown faces backlash and possible legal trouble. In the meantime, Robyn is not only facing fan outrage, she's also in the middle of a court fight over property disputes with Janelle and Meri. Even after a court ruled that she must return land and property, Robyn refused to follow the order. Kody accepted the decision, but Robyn is standing firm. Now she has serious repercussions, including possible jail time if she doesn't carry through. Fans are labeling her disobedience another indication of her entitlement and master manipulation. One viral tweet captured it most eloquently. Robyn wanted the crown. Now she gets to rule the ruins. Kody's silence on social media, a sign of deep mourning? Kody Brown's Instagram activity has given people pause. Kody hasn't posted a single thing since the death of Garrison. His last post, on March 5, 2024, was a shared message with Janelle grieving their son. Our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown. Our loss leaves a hole so deep, it takes our breath away. Comments were disabled. And since then, nothing. Some believe this silence says a lot. He doesn't feel comfortable posting about life anymore. Another Redditor noted, he's mourning and it's showing. Kody is in a very controversial spot. I believe he did a lot of damage in his failed marriages, and he has not taken accountability. He's presented as bitter, accusatory, and straight up rude, even going so far as to say that he never loved his OG3 wives and only has real love for Robyn. Kody has set himself up to be inciting to Sister Wives viewers. And with all his behavior and actions around the end of his marriages, his children suffered too. His favoritism went beyond the OG3 feeling the effects. His original 13 kids also felt it. Most of Kody's children don't talk to him and don't care to have a relationship with him because his marriage to Robyn, his treatment of their mothers, and his inability to be present for them. This is true with Garrison, too. Kody and Garrison were not on speaking terms and very much estranged when he passed. I know that if Kody were to post anything online right now, he would get a lot of criticism. I think Kody is hiding from the reality of his situation by refraining from using social media. Also, since so much time has passed since his last post, his next post will be a very big deal. Kody's past posts have been controversial. Kody has a history of contentious Instagram posting. His bio alone is inflammatory as he has not updated it since his wives left him. Currently, his bio reads, father of 18, husband to 4. I love them all. Passionate about individual rights. Apologetic for taking that red pill. Dang it. Kody is now a husband to 1 and a father to 17. So, it's clear that his bio needs updating and to be softened out if he doesn't want to invite trolling. I believe it's possible that Kody is so disinterested in public opinion and scrutiny right now in the wake of Garrison passing and his wife's leaving that he's afraid of saying the wrong things, as he's done before. Kody likes to control his own narrative, and he attempted to do just that in the past by posting about his wives leaving him, which viewers found distasteful. Kody has a hard time controlling his words, and he likes to rewrite history. So, I think he is avoiding opening that Pandora's box on social media at all, given the lens he's under. Kody could be capitalizing on his fame through social media. What I do find odd is that Kody is not capitalizing on his sister wife's reality TV fame by doing brand deals, promotions, and other business ventures through social media. Kody does actively do cameos, where he gets paid to send personalized videos and messages to fans. But I think he could expand the monetary value of his Instagram account. I feel like Kody is comfortable on the Cameo platform, but not on Instagram because there is a lot less room for scrutiny. However, I think it's a mistake on his part because leading his Instagram the right way could be very lucrative for him. Also, were Kody to successfully monetize his Instagram, I know trolls would come for him about that too. So, he may be staying away from social media completely to be avoidant. I don't think Kody can handle the hate I've often seen Kody display, that he is sensitive and reactionary. These are two things that don't bode well on social media. With that combination, there's no telling what Kody would post or say in his posts and captions, and he could open himself up to a lot of hate, and I don't think He can handle the smoke well. Kody wants Sister Wives fans to view him positively. That's clear to me because of how much he defends himself and deflects blame. That said, I think Kody is hiding from social media because he can't handle the hate, disdain, judgment, and negativity that would come with it towards him. Kody Brown held his first 3 wives to an unfair standard. His first wife, Meri Brown, says in the upcoming Sister Wives season 19 Tell, Meri Brown thinks her ex Kody Brown is being unfair. During her one-on-one sit-down with host Sakana Krishnan, Meri reacted to hearing that Kody had said that he wanted to raise up his other marriages so that they were on the same level as the divine love he had with his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. I don't think that's fair for him to even say, Meri says in a clip from the May 25th episode shared with E! News, because we're all supposed to be Robyn. I'm sorry, I am Meri. I'm not gonna be Robyn. I don't want to be Robyn. I'm gonna be my own individual person. I don't want to be her. They're great together. That's awesome, she adds. But I think that's a really unfair statement. Kody's problem was that he never accepted his other wives for who they really were. Meri says his marriage to her could have only been equal to the one he had with Robyn if he'd accepted Meri for who she was. Only if he accepts Meri. And he didn't accept Meri. And he didn't for the past 12 or 14 years, she says, or maybe even more. Meri and Kody married in 1990. They legally divorced in 2014 so that Kody could wed Robyn. In early 2023, they announced that they were dissolving their spiritual union. Janelle Brown says Sister Wives star is practicing revisionist history. Kody's second wife, Janelle Brown, told Krishnan she wasn't convinced her ex was ever committed to saving his other 3 marriages after he met Robyn. She accused her former husband of engaging in revisionist history when he said wanted to elevate his other wives to Robyn's level. It would have been nice if he communicated that back, says Janelle, who announced she was splitting from Kody in late 2022. So, you never experienced him trying to raise you up? Krishnan asks. No, Janelle says with a laugh. He never talked about that with me. In another clip from the Tell All, Robyn defends her husband, saying he tried really hard to bring his other relationships up to what he thought our relationship is. Meanwhile, a defiant Kody refuses to apologize for his feelings for Robyn, who is now his only wife. You find higher love and then everybody just slaps you down for it, he tells Krishna in a clip shared with People. I'll tell you what, there's a divine aspect about my relationship with Robyn, and we have been slapped for it. I love this woman and I want peace in this relationship, he adds. But I'm to the point where I'm walking around flipping 2 birds because I am so sick and tired of being guilt for loving Robyn. Sister Wives stars Kody and Robyn Brown have kooky taste when it comes to how they decorate their homes. And Kody's strange mirror messages to Robyn are one more reason why their interior decor gets shade on Reddit. When it comes to what they put in their homes, it's safe to say that fans just can't believe their eyes. Whether it's a medieval times-inspired royal bedchamber in an arguably gaudy purple palette, or Kody and Robyn's bizarre Flintstone sink, there's no shortage of jaw-dropping oddities. Now, it's time to talk about why Kody scrawls messages to Robyn on the mirrors in their fancy houses. When they keep scrolling, fans can feast their eyes on pictures of some of the now monogamous lovebirds' most astonishing rooms. Kody leaves mirror messages for Robyn. She never yet was foolish. That was fair. Shakespeare, Romeo, and Juliet. Kody's always playing Romeo, and Robyn must be Juliet. As seen in the picture shown above, Robyn's curling her hair and coolly appraising herself in the mirror as though wondering, is this good enough? The naturally attractive mother is trying to be the pretty doll that Kody wants. He said he likes her to look a certain way. It's probably easier to get those tens of thousands of dollars worth of American Girl dolls when she looks like one herself. The mirror message picture shown above appeared in a Reddit thread started by Deleted. Fans called out Kody for his over-the-top romantic gesture. One fan called his words gross, claiming the full message read, "I love your guts." Even when she's camping, she'll sneak off to put on some makeup and reportedly used to leave the now ex-wives with the tough chores. However, it's a lot of work to maintain a perfect facade. Some women don't always want to, but Robyn may feel like she has no choice. In exchange for all of this effort, Kody gushes about the petite brunette who is now his only wife on screen. He once said that Robyn resembled a Diesel jeans model. He also compared her to a soccer mom in a way that honestly made it sound like he was a bit turned on. The thing is, there could be more going on under the surface. Kody has said he won't take another wife because it would create too much tension. Maybe he secretly wants to bring another woman into his relationship with Robyn, a throuple of sorts that will thrust him back into polygamy. Robyn doesn't want that. She also says Kody's hard to live with and trying to wreck their marriage. His mood swings are atrocious. On the surface, it's sweet. His little messages are expressions of his feelings, and hopefully those words are sincere. For sure, Kody loves Robyn. On the mirror, he kept it simple, although some of his mirror messages have been much more elaborate. In the picture shown above, the visible part of the message reads, "I love you." He draws a cutesy heart around his initial, really leaving his mark. That was adorable, but it has to be said that Kody didn't seem to be elated when his other wives, Christine, Janelle, and Kody Brown, finally fled. In fact, he seemed grumpy, out of sorts, and bitter. That didn't really compute. When a man's left with the woman he's characterized as a total woman, an ultimate dream woman, he should be celebrating some sort of Disney-style happy ending. He should be Prince Charming dancing with Cinderella at the ball, not a grouchy and negative dude who's just rough going. He should have been floating on a cloud, elated after being pierced with the cherub Cupid's arrow. The wives left before Garrison's passing, and there was no reason for him to be miserable back then, as he didn't want those other women anyway. Maybe monogamy will not solve everything. Is Kody overcompensating? So often people want to have their cake and eat it too. Now that Kody's got just one wife, he may miss being in control, so to speak, of a gaggle of women. Yes, he complained when they were there, but now he has to face the ups and downs of life with Robyn without the crutch he used to rely on, which was blaming the other Brown women for every problem he had. Janelle, Meri, and Christine were painted as the logical shrews who just couldn't please their husband. However, all three women seem to be doing well since leaving Kody. In fact, they've had glow-ups, stepping into real glamour, as though they were neglected masterpieces that were lovingly restored by an expert's deft hands. So, maybe they weren't so bad after all. Is Kody's pleasure palace really a happy home? As the pictures above via Mindful Bound Goat Nugget at Reddit shows, Kody's apparently trying to build some kind of fantasy environment for Robyn, like that house filled with luxuries in Citizen Kane. Maybe Robyn chose all this stuff. She's seemingly Kody's obud after all the thing he prizes the most that evokes the most moving memories. She's his soft place to fall and his true treasure. Marital problems or not. It's hard to even imagine Kody without Robyn. He is that invested. A royal bedchamber, the stone sink, the glitzy David Ure bling, Kody's Star Wars doll collection, Robyn's own stash of American Girl dolls. This is some serious decorating, and the word whimsy does not really suffice. This is some grandiose home design. If his love is sincere, it's admirable. However, it's always possible that Robyn pressured him into monogamy against his will. He may just be going through the motions. No one shows every part of themselves to another. There are always elements that remain hidden. This is why the Sister Wives stars could hit more turbulence. The Sister Wives duo sold Coyote Pass, ridding themselves of that albatross, but that doesn't mean that everything is perfect in their lives. Despite those lovey-dovey mirror messages, Sister Wives stars Kody and Robyn Brown live lavishly, and it seems like they have a penchant for Western-themed design, as the living room of their former home in Flagstaff has a Western feel. Kody wears a David Ure ring with a wild stallion motif, so maybe he's always been a fan of country style and decor. Robyn has a ring that's just like his. While the couple's taste is considered jaw-droppingly bad by many Redditors, Kody and Robyn did at least create a cohesive theme. They must have enjoyed spending time in that living room. On Sister Wives Season 19, Kody and Robyn have had their fair share of Wild West showdowns. They've tangled with Kody's exes over the fate of Coyote Pass. Kody sold that land for $1.5 million, sharing some of the proceeds with Janelle and Meri Brown. The sometimes orrery Kody still has issues with Christine Brown, who rode off into the sunset, destined to find her true love, David Woolley. While Kody clearly adores Robyn, he's surprisingly uncomfortable with the fact that 3 women left him, and that's why he often wears the black hat. Kody and Robyn's home features eclectic decor. Everyone has their own taste. Some people like minimalism. They want sleek, stripped-down rooms with no clutter and prefer modern furnishings and home accessories. Kody and Robyn are definitely not in that category. In fact, they are dyed-in-the-wool maximalists, adding a lot of stuff to every room. In the photo above via Mind Reddit, there's a Walmart area rug with a Lone Star motif evoking a touch of rugged and independent Texas spirit. The rug can belong to fans, too, if they're willing to shell out $219.99. Calls to mind cowboy hats, line dancing, and irresistible Tex-Mex cuisine. This rug anchors the room decor, giving it that touch of whimsy that's so integral to pulling a themed room together. Since the leather or ngahide sofas are so substantial, the pattern on the rug, which features some paler tones, helps to break up some of that visual heaviness. However, that doesn't mean that this dubious but not truly heinous example of interior design is going to be featured in Architectural Digest anytime soon. Sadly, it's a room that people make fun of. Kody and Robyn show off their passions at home. Maybe the theme is too lower mid-range hotel or something like that. It's possible that some people just don't respond to country style. For whatever reason, fans aren't thrilled with their former living room in Flagstaff, Arizona, and with the way that duo decorated the other rooms. Here is a quick sampling of the shade they get on the Reddit thread that was previously mentioned. No, I noticed in every room there is furniture wrapped around the entire walls, too. Not one wall doesn't have furniture against it. It looks like a house from the video game The Sims. If you've never played it, Google it. It's very easy to get carried away, decorating every little nook and cranny. You actually get like points for your decor, and the tackier, the better it seems. They also have so many weird themes and furniture items. So really, the whole place kind of looks like AI. Maybe Kody watched Pale Rider. That classic Western featured Clint Eastwood as preacher, a man of few words. Then again, Kody may prefer newer, but similarly rustic entertainment offerings, such as the Netflix hit Yellowstone. Robyn might love country music, including Carrie Underwood's iconic Jesus Take the Wheel. See the Reddit post featuring pictures of their home above. Their inner lives remain a mystery except for what they choose to show us on screen, and that's a lot. While they have shared and perhaps overshared over and over again, there's still a bit of mystique about how Robyn's core family lives. What's so fun about seeing how their home is decorated is the fact that it provides more clues about who they really are. What people choose for themselves is often an expression of their personalities. There are so many surprises in Kody and Robyn's home. In fact, the living room shown above is actually one of the more streamlined spaces. Other areas are packed to the rafters with items that may have symbolic and sentimental value. For example, Kody has a Star Wars doll collection with some Transformers in the mix. It's endearing that the patriarch loves to display and play with his Millennium Falcon model and robots in disguise. Robyn has $70,000 worth of American Girl dolls stashed in her home, all of them decked in some dazzling fashion. Some of the doll dresses are custom designs. Even the dress zippers are fabulously bedazzled. It's all so much fun, and the only real issue is that fans seem to think the two live better than the other Brown women. This fuels so much of the shade. Janelle left the marriage with hardly any money. A sad outcome for a woman who'd worked so hard for the family for so long. Christine and Meri don't seem to be hard up, but maybe they have their resentments about how the family money was spent. That would be quite natural and understandable. In his spiritual unions with his now exes, Kody seemingly withheld most of what really matters: love, physical intimacy, time, money. The women got lonelier and angrier every single year. By breaking away from a man who didn't really care about them the way he was supposed to, they opened up portals to new lives. Kody will do anything for Robyn. She said she loves to spend to boost her quality of life. Sometimes it seems like he would rather save money. So it's possible that their home features Robyn's picks, except for Kody's collectibles. Maybe Robyn chose the Flintstone sink surrounded by Sedona's most mystical amethysts, or the royal bedchamber with its rich purple palette. Robyn and Kody have problems, but they keep on trucking. What else can people do? They're grieving as Garrison Brown is gone. Nothing can change it. It's the saddest event, something that a parent will never fully recover from. So, if they choose decor that makes them happy, that matters more than what Redditors say. Kody's usually perceived as someone who doesn't have a lot of respect for the women who left him. However, recently, he made it easier for them to afford life's little pleasures. For example, he redivided the Coyote Pass land, granting Kody a larger share. That meant that Janelle and Meri each received $35,000. For those women, that might be a life-changing amount of money. Sister Wives Kody Brown may have done it to be gentlemanly, but perhaps he was afraid of being sued by Meri and Janelle, who didn't trust him not to rip them off. His reasoning ultimately doesn't matter. It's his actions that speak for him, so what he did was a good thing. He has a nice home with Robyn, a new showplace in Flagstaff valued at $2.1 million. Since he has so much, it's good that he paid some of it forward, helping the women who stuck by him for decades. This family's drama is far from over, so smash like if you're tired Team Wives, subscribe for the next explosive update, and drop a comment below. Who do you think will win? Stay shady, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next scandal. Unreal Tea out.